Hi, welcome to Doctor Who Velocity Extras. My name's Crystal Moore. I'm the Doctor. We wanted to do a classic Doctor Who baddie, and we wanted to do Davros because he's so iconic. So we had a local makeup artist named Megan Garbani do the makeup for Davros, which was prosthetics and the fake eye and the whole thing. It was really, really interesting to see it come along.
Surrender now, Doctor. You are surrounded.
She did such a good job. It was one of the coolest parts of making any of these, actually. One of the funnest things. What's going on here is I have my good friend Scott dressed up as Davros with an eye on his head in a beautifully crafted, handcrafted, state-of-the-art cardboard Davros chair. I'm not sure what he calls it, really, if I think about it.
Davros chair.
Davros chair, yeah. He's about to take over the Earth. Sneak attack, actually, offering safe spaces that are coincidentally not as safe as you would have hoped they might be.
It's Kevin Apiary, what up?
Hey there, folks.
Introducing the Hive Dalek 1.0.
Miniature Daleks are made out of mat board and duct tape.
Imagine living in a world that you've created for yourself in the Hive.
This one's a bottle top, little Lego bits, Lego arms and little Lego guns, a little bit of art supplies, some spray paint. You got yourself a workable Dalek. This is the Battle Dalek, which is a solo cup with some toy bits, and we put it in front of the TV on a glass surface and then just blew vape smoke up into the scene, which was really gross. The CG and the really neat effects and all of that comes from Chris Phillips. So he's going to talk to you about how he took my little models and put them into the computer and made lots and lots more of them, animated them.
It's the Daleks! Why don't you see if your womanly wiles do you any good?
Hello Kiddie Winks, what we're going to do is show you how to make a little Dalek. If you've been wondering how to do it, you can download a package called Blender. Just Google it, there's a download link. It's free software, free to use. There's loads of YouTube tutorials. I'm just going to show you a few little techniques to maybe make your own version of the Daleks, similar to what we had in our show. You start it up, there's a block on the screen and you can subdivide the edges and squish things about, scale things around and then extrude faces. Whack it up there, make a big column. As it gets up to the top it gets smaller and you just add in like little details, little ridges, things like that. We'll pop his head on using a sphere for the shape, and then we start on the arms. We'll extrude a few little blocks out and keep it going, just making it different thicknesses, and then bring it back in on itself there. Make a kind of little hand shape, and then we can like squish down the middle bits there. Extrude out another one. And then we'll just make an extra like little weapon thing, do something a bit different, just make it look a little bit different from a normal Dalek. Pop another bit out the front there, and then extrude some middle bits and make them smaller. Put a little bit of a notch in the end. There we go, do a little pointy bit, that looks good. Make that bit a bit skinnier. Boom, there we go. Okay, so maybe he's got a visor or something that he looks through, so we'll just like pop those, make those a little bit smaller. Bring his belly in, give him a little bit of a nip and tuck there. So what we're going to do now is the textures. We'll pop on like a black texture over the whole thing and then just start selecting bits that we're going to make white. Whack those bits in there. Doing it like this, we haven't really used any kind of like complex textures. It's just all about like the strip lighting. Looks quite good. So we'll add a few last little bits and then we'll pop on a bloom which makes it glow, and then that's kind of how we get that like sort of spooky effect on them, so they look a bit menacing. There we go. Okay, so making a fan film can take a long time, and if you can, it's quite good to take some shortcuts. For a few of our TARDIS shots in these two episodes, we used a pack of TARDIS elements from a dude called Dan Patton.
I use a software called Cinema 4D. I deliberately made that TARDIS pack for the public to use. I just say, if you could just credit me, that's fine. I think it took me like a week to make that model. a little shout out here. For Volume 2, I am making a second volume of 3D Essentials packs for the TARDIS that will be rendered using After Effects and Cinema 4D, so it'll give a bit more photorealism. It's going to be a much bigger pack as well, and it's going to contain some other assets to add to the TARDIS, like separate lens flares you can take on and off.
Thanks, Dan.
This year's party at Repop was so much fun. We had over 50 people crammed into Repop. It's really cool to see everyone's reactions. That's where we actually shoot all of our real going in and out of the TARDIS scenes. The party, though, was so much fun. We had one lady come dressed as the 13th Doctor in legit accurate jacket. I had a blast. All the kids had a blast. Seeing as how this is a $0 passion project, On Set offers us some absolute gold in outtakes.
Your mum can be this horse.
Gotcha.
Exterminate! Exterminate!
Whoa! Wait, I'm in the hive right now, looking through the Dalek 1.0's customized.
It's just the truth.
Sweet. Shut your eyes.
That's exactly what I would have said.
All the lights were unscrewed, and we just couldn't figure out how to turn them on. Apparently they went through and unscrewed all the light bulbs because they were too bright.
You are in the perfect mood right now. Let's go for a
Let's
take
do
in a
this.
second.
Do this.
Okay, whenever you're ready.
I can't do this.
God.
Next year, we have 2 episodes that we want to do. I'm really, really excited to see how that turns out. I might just hop in my TARDIS and fast forward to that point in time. Thanks again for watching, like and subscribe, and we'll see you soon. It's only a matter of time.